Hey, it's PMR. We're almost at the end of the year. We're getting the holiday season, and I thought, let's do another video on protecting the hot shoe. Let's get into it. Through the last few years, people that have shot a lot of outdoor sports and people that are out shooting nature and wildlife and landscape, those of us that get caught in the rain, we, as Sony users, know that the sort of weakest part of the camera is the hot shoe, because what's actually called the multi-interface shoe is a critical part of the camera. In the top of the camera, if you look closely at the hot shoe, there are a bunch of little pins down there. And those pins have magical properties to do audio, to do high-speed sync, to do all kinds of stuff with flash. Most of it's audio and flash intersection, but basically those pins are crucial to keep dry. And those of us that find ourselves out in the weather, golf shooters, whatever, it can be really difficult to do that. And so Sony sends out with every camera something that you're all familiar with. This is the little, hot shoe cover that they give you. Now, this is just plastic, molded plastic, but it slides in place. And once it's in place, it gives some protection, but it doesn't give you the best protection possible. And so what I wanted to do is show you something that, Sony's not gonna be really happy that I did this, but this is a special hot shoe that was designed and made by Sony for photographers that were at the Olympics, the Summer Olympics, some years ago. And this thing is great because it's got the hard plastic molded foot, but then it's surrounded by soft rubber, which is creating a better seal. And there's actually a top on it that's metal. The orange sticker's mine. I just put orange stickers on all my stuff, so don't be freaked about that. But anyway, this is the best protection I've ever seen anyone have for the top of the cameras. Now, obviously the cameras I'm talking about are the A9, A9 II, A9 III, A1, and now A1 Mark II, because those are the cameras that are going to be most likely found out in sporting events for sure, and then birds in flight and stuff like that. Now, but even an A7R5 in the rain is going to have the same potential for problems if you get those pins wet. Now, unfortunately, Sony made those hot shoe covers, which are really cool, but they never reproduced them to purchase. You can't buy them anywhere. You had to know somebody at Sony Pro Services or actually physically be at the Olympics to get them. Now, I didn't get to go to the Olympics. I've never been to the Olympics my whole life. But a kind Sony rep gave me a couple, so that I've been using those all along. And people ask me at games all the time, hey, where'd you get those? I'm like, look, I'm sorry. You can't get them, you can't buy them, even though they should be purchasable. So number one, the purpose of this video is to communicate to Sony how important it is that you actually mass produce this product. Make it something we can buy, because it's of incredible value to those of us that get caught in the rain and the snow and other precipitation. Also, like people that shoot off of sailboats on the ocean. I mean, it's all of us that are out in the spray or whatever. We need these things. We really need them badly. Now, there's a guy in I have a special Facebook group called Sony Alpha Sports. It's invitation only kind of thing. You have to apply to get in. If you're a working sports shooter or you're really into birds, you're welcome to apply to get in. But anyway, one of my guys his name is George Walsh, and he makes customized 3D printed hot shoe covers. Now, lots and lots and lots of people have been making hot shoe covers with 3D printers for a long time. But George is doing something kind of cool. His are different than everybody else's because they actually are wider. Let me show you here. They're much wider, and they cover the entire hot shoe and go down the sides too. So this is a really nice option. You don't have to get orange. I love orange because I live in Tennessee and we're all bent orange here. But you can get black as well, but he makes these things and they are produced, he produces them for sale. And so here's how you can get one if you want one. These are very nice. I kind of recommend them until something better comes along. I think it's great. I really think that the answer though is going to be a hard plastic insert into the hot shoe itself with a soft rubber surround like this. This is what we really need. But for right now, if you're wanting to protect your very hard-earned, cash gear, George, it's called GP Walsh Designs, and you can find them here. He makes all kinds of stuff for a long glass too. But please, Sony, you make all this amazing technology. It would be really cool to have just a rubber plastic foot that we could protect our multi-interface shoe with. Maybe in 25 would be the year that you could do that. That would be awesome. Thanks so much for watching.